Louis Riddick. Never awkward here on NFL Live, fortunately. You've spent a lot of time looking at film and watching in person Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield. He is intriguing. Lou, when you think about him as a quarterback right now at this point, what do you see?
Diana, I see a gamer. I see a guy that as the stakes ramp up, as it becomes 11 on 11, this guy is at his best, and he's at his best in the critical areas of the football field, namely the red zone, which you see a lot of. You're going to see a lot of clips here of him being able to be the kind of guy who can just buy time, keep his eyes down the field, play with great vision, and throw the ball with accuracy. And that's something that I saw in red zone periods down at the Senior Bowl practices. He's just spectacular in that way. He's a guy who just really galvanizes players. Players want to be around him. He has a magnetic personality. That's not something I know in this day and age of statistics that you can print out on a piece of paper, but it's something that makes all the difference.
And we talked about it earlier in this show. Despite the fact that he's getting those comparisons to Johnny Manziel, based on just what you're seeing in terms of his passion and love for the game and his discipline, and the quote he gave about how he's just wired different. You're buying into that.
Yeah, I am. Until proven otherwise, I kind of like what he's bringing to the table from a football character perspective. I think it'll play well in NFL locker rooms. He must produce. Otherwise, that will wear thin, but he must produce, and I think he understands that.
Lou, what are you seeing in USC's Sam Darnold? When you're taking a look at his film, what stands out to you?
Look, he's got tremendous physical skills, and he's another guy who instinctively can go off schedule and make plays all over the football field in terms of throwing the ball laterally and throwing the ball down the football field. What's interesting to me about him is that very rarely I saw Sam Darnold in 2017 actually throw the football with good, tight, solid mechanics, even in situations where he had clean pocket throws, and some of his accuracy suffered as a result of that. But he's the kind of guy who can get outside the pocket, throw the ball on the run. He can pick up first downs with his feet. He has a tremendous skill set and has a tremendous temperament. Got to talk to him at the Super Bowl. He's going to go very, very high. He just needs to kind of clean up some of the things that will help him be more consistent as far as his accuracy is concerned.
Yeah. 4 quarterbacks slated to go in the first round. He knocked off 2. Let's go to the third. UCLA's Josh Rosen.
Yeah, Josh Rosen is probably the cleanest in terms of his mechanics and how he makes it look as far as playing the quarterback position technically. He's a guy who looks very comfortable working from under center, very smooth in his drops, 3, 5, and 7-step drops, 2 hands on the football, classic over-the-top release. Very good as far as working through progressions, using feints, using look-offs to try and move defenders. He does all those types of things. Now, what's interesting at UCLA is he's a guy who really liked to throw the football to tight ends and work the middle of the football field. I had some concern about his ability throwing the ball outside the numbers down the field. We'll see how that goes. I look forward to seeing him at the Combine as well.
We got a Baker, we got a Sam, we got 2 Joshes. The other Josh Allen. What do you see from him?
Look, I blow some people's minds when I talk about this guy in terms of what I thought the very first time I turned on the film and saw him with those long white socks and standing tall in the pocket out there. I said, you know what, if you put a 13 on him, like that throw right there, rolling out to his right and throwing the football down the field in the corner of the end zone. There's a guy who played for the University of Pittsburgh named Dan Marino when he was in college and looked like that with throwing the football. That right there that I'm talking about, his physical gifts are tremendous. Can throw the football a mile, can put it on a rope. When we were down at the Senior Bowl with Bill and I, you hear the ball going through the air, and you hear that.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like when he throws it.
Yeah, because he's coming from so high.
The question is, can he put it where it needs to be consistently, and can he process information fast enough so teams don't get a jump on him? He made those improvements during the week down there. He's going to be a very talked about, polarizing subject matter when it comes to where is he going to go in the draft, because most people don't think you can improve accuracy, and I tend to be one of those.
All right, ripped right through those. Those are the Cliff Notes, the Lewis Cliff Notes.
Pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, not
too
bad.
bad.